And another example, vitamin D receptor. Vitamin D is produced by the skin. So if you go out into the sunlight, your body starts producing vitamin D. However, it needs a way of measuring if there is enough vitamin D. Now, in a very simplified way, you can imagine it like this. The gene, the vitamin D receptor gene, makes these green arms, and these sit on the surface of cells. And vitamin D has the right shape to dock onto these receptors. And when this happens, the receptor sends a signal to the cell and essentially says, okay, we've got enough vitamin D, do something healthy. So having deficiency in vitamin D, so too low levels, is bad, because then this healthy effect doesn't happen. So far so good, but some people have a genetic variation in this gene. So this green arm thing is not built in the right way. It can still recognize vitamin D and still send the signal, but it's a lot less efficient. So what scientists have found, even normal amounts of vitamin D do not create a strong enough signal to create the healthy effects of vitamin D. And what other studies have found is if you then increase the amount of vitamin D to a higher level, you activate enough of these less effective receptors to get the same result. So depending on your genetics, a normal amount, this on the right-hand side, a normal amount of vitamin D might be sufficient. Or if you have a genetic variation, then you might need higher amounts. So you shouldn't be in the norm, you should be on the top range, top level of the norm to make sure you are not deficient in vitamin D.